Cough Freedom sponsoring this show.
This is Helldivers Radio, an audio-fictional news broadcast, which is a weekly aired episode created by Helldivers for Helldivers and super citizens alike. This broadcast is not associated with Arrowhead Studios or Sony in any way, and is an original show by PV Production LLC. Please give the show a 5-star rating on Apple Podcast and Spotify, and anywhere else you listen to the show. Comment your thoughts, good or bad. It really helps the show.
In the heart of the night, we're bringing the news, updates from the front, the war we choose. Tech's advancing, strategies unfold, stories of heroes both brave and bold. Here's your daily wartime update. Super Earth's fight is never late. Joe Turner's got your vital dose with Penny and Bulldog. We're keeping you close. Across the stars, the battles rage. We're watching the war, every step, every stage. Field reports from the front lines near. Morale is high, there's no need to fear. Here's your daily wartime update. Tech and tactics, now that's great. Stay tuned, the fight's in full stride. We've got the news from Super Earth's side. Tune in tonight for updates that shine. 8 p.m. CST, it's wartime time!
This is GNR 107. I'm Joe Turner. Welcome back to the front. It's the 24th of April, Super Earth Standard, and the galaxy is burning hotter than ever. In tonight's broadcast, we've got critical field diagnostics from Penny Lively, sector-by-sector war analysis from yours truly, and a frontline report from Bulldog transmitting from the fortified command shelter near Fenrir III. The major order expires in just under 18 hours. What we choose to defend tonight will echo across the next campaign. So wherever you're listening, from a bunker to a Super Earth destroyer, stay locked in. This is Helldivers Radio on GNR 107. War waits for no one. We'll be back after some adverts. Stay sharp, the update starts shortly with Penny.
PV Production presents The Halloween Offensive. Episode 3, starring Devin Keister as Lieutenant Stone and Lieutenant Grayson as Kate McQueen.
Old memories? Hard to shake, huh?
Something like that.
How's it been going? And more importantly, what's the famous Bulldog of GNR 107 doing here?
The enemy has changed. What did they truly find? What happened to Lieutenant Stone? And make sure you watch the first 2 episodes from Season 2 on Helldivers Radio.
Captain, we're surrounded. We need to fall back. These things aren't like the others. They're adapting. The final mile is blessedly quiet. No sign of the bugs following us.
Find out on April 30th. You won't want to miss this 5-episode miniseries. 9 voice actors, 19 characters.
Captain, this is Lieutenant John Stone reporting casualty counts.
Premiering on all platforms, April 30th.
Hold on, new results coming in.
Invisibility, evolution, coordination, they're just bugs.
Any good news in that report?
Good news? Maybe?
Grayson and Stone get closer, but to what?
GNR 107 is back, and this is your tech update. I'm Penny Lively, here to make sure your loadouts are reliable, your triggers work, and your stratagems don't betray you mid-fight. We've received 2 critical updates from Super Earth Systems Division. Let's run through the essentials. First up, crash fixes. Legacy hardware users should now experience fewer drop-in failures. We've resolved crashes triggered by weapon switching in the armory and by particle overloads in high-intensity firefights. Laser-class weapons have been fine-tuned. Firing and reloading inconsistencies have been resolved, so your directed energy tools should now perform exactly as designed. Smooth, stable, and without the overheating dissync we saw last cycle. Social sync bugs were also addressed, specifically a fringe case where mismatched game versions were still connecting in a cross Super Destroyer. That loophole is closed. And if you've seen strange white boxes in the superstore, they've gone too. Should have never been there in the first place. Next, a rapid deployment fix for the autocannon reload bug. This issue is flagged as a high priority frontline risk. Reloading now functions as intended. Full cycle. No more getting stuck mid-fire in the middle of a bug tide. This was pushed live just ahead of the weekend. A small patch, but a big win for field reliability. That's the full log for now. If you've updated recently, you're already reaping the benefits. If not, sink your gear before your next drop. The differences could be your life. Up next, Joe Turner has the full wartime breakdown. He's standing by with sector-by-sector analysis and the latest projections from Super Earth Command. So if you're deciding where to drop tonight, don't move until you hear what Joe has to say.
Rise up now, feel the fire. Marching hearts, our will won't tire.
Thanks, Penny. Updates in the field mean nothing if your gear doesn't keep up. And tonight, the gear's holding steady. This is Joe Turner. It's 2012 hours CE standard. And here's your full-scale breakdown of where we stand in the war. Terminated front, Mastia. Defended yesterday, already under siege again. It's clear the enemy has marked this planet as critical. Helldivers are holding, barely. This front is far from over. Terrak and Errata Prime. Last cycle's rapid deployments saved both. The line is stable, for now. Command has marked these as secure, but we've seen how fast that changes. Crimsica withstood its latest assault, held strong, reinforcements are holding back for now. No new movement reported. On Turing, critical loss. The Xenoentomology Center was damaged during the Illuminate strike. Containment failed. Now the Predator strain is active here. This isn't a cleanup mission. It's a quarantine zone. Estinu and Herthan Secundus both fell without support. The speed of the Terminids' push overwhelmed defense positions. Any reclamation effort will need heavy assets and time. Fenrir III. Under siege again, first from the Terminids, now from the Illuminate. We've retaken it twice this week, but it keeps drawing fire. The Center of Science is still operational, barely. And our top minds are under siege, physically and mentally. Now, to the Gloom and Predator strain. 4 days ago, the Predator strain surged through our lines. Civilian losses in the millions. We slowed it, but we didn't stop it. Now, after a lab breach on Turing, the strain is spreading again, not through the Gloom, but from our own research vaults. Command calls it vital. Mutations are unprecedented, and every day we hesitate, it adapts. On the Illuminate front, Scat Bay, Parsh, Klaka 5, and Hisoe Prime, all gone in under 48 hours. Just sharp surgical attacks. The Illuminate are targeting infrastructure, not territory. On Lang Secundus and Karkalia, barely held. Defense rotations kept the line from breaking, but the next wave could be worse. Stay vigilant. Pylon 5, still holding. Twice assaulted, twice defended. This is more than a battle. It's the construction site for the repulsive gravity field generator. If we lose it, we lose our only shot at neutralizing the Meridian Singularity. Keep it standing. Oasis, textbook. Good win. Illuminate repelled with 0 penetration, the kind of defense we need to repeat. Last but not forgotten, the Automaton front. Truest, still stable, movement minimal. It's not a flashpoint, but it could become one if we take our eyes off of it. The rest of the red zone worlds? No change, no action, and that's exactly what makes this dangerous. Intelligence believes the automatons are regrouping, possibly recalculating. Scientific priorities and STEM reductions. Earlier today, Command confirmed a reallocation of neurostimulants to the research teams on Fenrir. These scientists are breaking under constant attack and can't afford to lose their minds, or their progress. As a result, Helldivers will notice a temporary reduction in STEM capacity, down by 2. We're just under 18 hours from the end of the current major order. The Illuminate casualties now exceed 500 million. We're nearly 76% toward our goal. 5 confirmed repelled attacks. We are ahead of schedule. Stay the course, and we will close it out. And here's the kicker. SEAF pathologists uncovered a flaw in the Illuminate control system, a vulnerability in their grasp over the voteless. If we keep repelling these attacks, we could mass liberate of enslaved citizens. Their remains, once freed, could fuel the next leap forward in anti-mind control research. Diagnostics clear. Frontlines reviewed. The major order is in reach, but not secured. Penny's covered the systems. I've laid out the fronts. Now we go beneath the line. Next up, Bulldog, reporting from just outside Fenrir III. This was the Wartime Breakdown. I'm Joe Turner. Hold fast, drop smart, and don't give them an inch.
This is Bulldog, transmitting from an active war zone deep beneath the surface. It's April 24th, 2016 hours. We've got just over a day before the major order expires, and we're still holding. But barely. Illuminate forces are tightening around both Fenrir III and Pylon 5. If you're just tuning in, those 2 planets aren't just dots on the map. They're the twin pillars holding back the Meridian Singularity. Fenrir III is home to the center of science. Pylon 5 is where we're building the repulsive gravity field generator. If we lose them now, it's not just territory. It's the whole war plan. The Illuminate aren't hitting us for land. They're hitting to erase potential. The gravity generator, that's our shot at stopping the singularity. Fenrir's research, that's our only lead on how they've been turning our own people into mindless extensions of their will. And they know it. That's why they're not sending scouts. They're sending full phalanxes. We've seen voteless units breach forward lines with total silence. No cries. No hesitation. Just civilians turned soldiers. We don't know how they're doing it. Yet. But I've been told if we can hold Fenrir's perimeter until cycle end, our scientists might have a way to block it. To protect the minds of the innocent. To give people their will back before it's stolen. Right now, there are Helldivers holding corridors with nothing but grit and flickering light. Squads scattered, reinforcements late, atmosphere choked in ash and static. And we're still here. If you're waiting for your call to drop, consider this it. We lose Pylon, the singularity moves. We lose Fenrir, and we lose the key to defending our people from mind control. If you're already on the ground, dig in. If you're not, you've got 26 hours left to make your drop count. This is Bulldog, pinned down, but not out. We won't just hold the line. We'll make the bastards regret ever crossing it.
Introducing Freedom, the coffee that's brewed for the brave and served steaming with valor. Each cup is a bold declaration of your commitment to freedom, crafted from the finest beans harvested from the liberated corners of the galaxy. As you face the day's battles, let Freedom be your fuel. The rich, robust flavor isn't just coffee. It's a salute to the fearless.
You've heard the signals. You've seen the sectors. We held where we could, bled where we had to, and we're still not done. The major order isn't over, and neither are they. Every planet defended tonight pushes the line forward. Every drop is another step toward a galaxy worth living in. Whether you're watching from the skies or in orbit, or kicking in spores planetside, hold the mission, stay sharp, and above all, don't give them an inch. This was Helldivers Radio GNR 107. Good night, and glory to Super Earth.
The war is ours, we won't retreat. Through the ashes we ignite. For Super Earth we stand and fight. So send the orders, launch the fleet. The war is ours, we won't retreat. Through the ashes we ignite. For Super Earth we stand and fight. So send the orders, launch the fleet. The war is ours, we won't retreat. Through the void, through endless night, ashes rise and burn so bright. So send the orders, launch the fleet. The war is ours, we won't retreat. Through the ashes we ignite. For Super Earth we stand and fight.
This was Helldivers Radio, a audio-fictional news broadcast created, written, and audio-engineered by Grant Peavyhouse, who also plays Joe Turner. The other cast members are as follows: Ashley Peavyhouse as Penny Lively, and Devin Keister as Bulldog. Peavy Production LLC owns the rights and/or holds licensing for music and sounds. This audio drama uses some AI voices and music in the production. If you are wanting to contact Peavy Productions LLC, please visit the website in the description. Thanks for listening.